All right, so welcome back to the live updates with Ulur Supergirl on the Big Brother Naija Season 10. And so far, so good. It has been an interesting 22, 21 hours so far since the launch of day one. And if in case you missed anything from the launch of day one, please check the previous video so that you can catch up to meet the female housemates. Of course, for the first day, Ebuka introduced to us 15 beautiful, beautiful women from the north to the south to the east, to the west, beautiful women from different backgrounds, of course, different professions. And we've been loving the vibe in the house. It's like the Christmas in the house has just been amazing. Yes, it's just like I said, it's just 21 to 22 hours so far. And we are looking forward to the moment when the men get into the house, which will be taking place in a few hours just before we have the men in the house. So far, so good. It has been kumbaya. It has been an interesting moment, a period. And online for the fans online, for viewers of the show online, they've been following. And of course, you can always tell that people are already, they are looking, they are watching, they want to know who to stand with for this season. And in case you don't know, or you're thinking, what's the theme for this year? The theme for this year is 10 over 10. Like it's 10 over 10, oh, from need to see. Anyways, like I said, the team is 10 over 10. And this is just representing the 10 years for Big Brother Naija. And so far, so good. The organizers have really done a great job entertaining us for 3 months. And they're doing that again in 2025. Oh my God. If you are yet to subscribe on GoTV or DSTV or Showmax, please do that now because you don't want to miss a thing. All right. And one thing about this show is because of the hype, the viewership. It actually cuts across boards. It's not just in Nigeria. It's something that goes beyond the shores of Nigeria, the shores of Africa. Big Brother Nigeria is big. So one thing I'm gonna say is watch the show for yourself. Do not follow or support a housemate based on what you see on social media. Like you need to watch the show for you to understand the personalities, the vibe, the energy, and of course, because this show comes with controversy, drama, food fights, it could be anything, triangles, octagons, pentagons, depending on what the situationship is in the house, of course. But we are here to give you the breakdown, the highlights of what you have missed. So do not forget to follow us on social media at Uluru Supergirl on Instagram, Uluru Supergirl Media on Instagram and Facebook, but on Twitter, on TikTok is at Uluru Supergirl. And then subscribe on our YouTube channel, which is Uluru Supergirl TV, so that you can also catch the highlights from this show. Okay, so talking about the trends so far online, I mean, we saw the welcome, the entrance of some of the female housemates on July 26th, and we can tell already that, oh, I think this person is using this strategy. I think that person is using this strategy, and the word has been going out online. But how? It's just 21, 22 hours into the show, and people can already detect, what strategy some of these housemates are using. But so far, so good. Some of the female housemates that have been on the trend, Imisi, Doris, Sabrina, Ivata, they've been the talk online. They've been the talk online. So like I said, these are just few moments in the house. It's not like this is determined to be the trend for the entire week. Now, talking about trends, this cuts across Facebook. It cuts across conversations on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter spaces, on Twitter feeds, communities, WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups. It cuts across both. But then again, Imisi has just been given that vibe. And shout out to Imisi, shout out to our team members. She's a Celestial member, Omo Ijomimo, so she's a Celestial member. But then again, the support for her has been enormous. I mean, especially saying support from Bolaji Ogumala, who she's a Nollywood actress. Check out her movies on YouTube. Bolaji Ogumala has been supportive of Imisi the moment she got into the house, from Twitter to Instagram. She's like defending this girl, like, oh, you people, this girl is here to stay. And I like the energy, keep the energy. till the moment where we need it. But then again, it has been amazing so far. The beautiful women, like I said, they have different professions and all. We already talked about their profiles in the previous video. Please watch in case you missed it. And like I said, the sisters in the house, Sabrina, between Sabrina and Sultana. It's still the early time in this show, so please pardon me because it's going to take a while for us to like get to know their names. And this season we'll be having 30 housemates. 30 housemates will be competing for the prize money of 115 million naira. Oh my god, that's a lot. And again, there was something Ebuka mentioned on the live show yesterday when he talked about when he was introducing the housemates. And I just want to go through my notes so that I can, share with you all watching, because he did mention that for the head of house challenge, so it's two things. On Sundays, there'll be head of house challenger, and on Mondays, it will be head of house. You'll be defending why it should be the head of house. This is where I can actually, put it together. So for that, the housemates will fight to be the HOH on Sunday, and then on Monday they get to defend why they need to be the head of house. I mean, that's a twist. That's a new twist, on this show. And for a lot of reality shows, watchers, like people who watch, reality TV shows, we definitely know that this is a strategy, this is a system. And of course, it's the 10th edition. We want something new, we want something fresh, we want something different. So this is more or less like on Sunday, which is today, 27th of July, when they introduce the male housemates, we'll definitely have the head of house challenger happen tonight. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And then tomorrow, which is going to be Monday, we will then have the head of house, is it defense or you will defender, however we want to call it for this season. But that's what's going to happen, and we'll definitely get to meet our first head of house for this season. Now, the one thing that really strikes me about this show is the fact that the first day you step on, the first time you step on the stage with Ebuka, your first entrance into the house, your first meal, your first everything, your first night. Of course, the women had their first nights. And so far, like this morning when I woke up, I was getting ready for church, and the bonding, the cooking. Oh, some of the I cannot cook for everybody. Oh, I can only cook for myself. I don't have to cook for everybody. Oh, I can cook for everybody. It has just been, so the help has just been going in and out. We could hear other women assisting each other, and all of that. So which is really great. Which is really great. And even if some of the conversations that they had, they're also planning for what they're going to do for the men. When the men walk into the house, I think they've actually mapped out what they want to do, how they want to behave when the men walk into the house. But then again, it's a show, and they are in the house to entertain us. So we need to be entertained. We need to be mesmerized. We need to be flawed. We need to be, we need to enjoy watching the show. So, I mean, that's about it regarding the head of house challenger, regarding the new housemates coming in, later in few hours, and also the, I forgot my words, the first night. Okay. And also the first night for the women, they had their first night in the house and all. Before I went to bed, I went to bed around 3 a.m. And that's before I went to bed. I think she was like, oh, she can't sleep in the dark. She wants to sleep. She likes it when there's light, or there's any red light or something that can make her sleep. Because according to the way they described it in their room, it's really, really dark. So it's dark for them, but we can see them clearly, which they already have an understanding that viewers out there can see them clearly in black and white. But they inside the house, it's really pitch dark for them. So and that was just their first night. They have many nights to spend. They have many days to spend. They have a lot of things to do for us in their house. So I wish them all the best. And of course, we'll be back for the male housemates today as Biggie or Big Brother would then unveil the male housemates for us. We can't wait. So please come back. I'll come back and check this page for the profiles of the new housemates, the male housemates. We'll be sharing that anytime soon. Yes, yes, yes. So that'll be all for now. Thank you guys for joining. And in case you're wondering what am I holding, so this is the New Media Conference. It's our conference powered by Olori Supergirl. The event is holding on Thursday, September 25th, 2025 at the podium, Lekki, Lagos. So if you want to attend, please register. The theme for this year is a decade of disrupting new media. Shaping Africa's Future. Of course, this event is celebrating its 10 years. Oh my God. Okay, so this event is celebrating its 10th year anniversary. So we want to see you there. We need to see you there. All you need to do is to go on the website to register, which is New Media Conference Africa. And of course, we are also celebrating, recognizing 100 disruptors over the past decade. So those who have opened, paved the way for us, who have really done, something of impact in the industry in the last 10 to 15 years, you have the chance now to go on the website to nominate your disruptor. So nominate a disruptor you know today. And we'll see you in the comment section. All right. See ya. Catch ya.